Okay, ladies, I'm having to improvise. I did not bring enough Pellin interfacing with me, and I am not running to the store right now. So I'm going to show you my improvisation, and we're going to see if it works. So this is the toe of the little boot and of the stocking, and I thought it'd be really cute to have those little bunnies kissing on there with this Pixie Noel fabric by Tasha Noel. So this is actually I've decided not to use the red polka dot that is on each of my little blocks. I've decided that I'm going to use a white around each of my blocks. So I'm doing some unpicking and putting my sashing back on. But as an improvisation, I just stitched this on here after tracing this shape on the white fabric. I'm going to turn this inside out. Maybe I need to get a little bit bigger of a hole. Let's see how this turns out. I have no idea. You guys will be discovering this with me. It's probably going to be heavier, which I'm sure it will be. And I don't know, maybe that'll be cute because it'll make these little parts of the stocking stand out. But I'm just trying to teach you guys that if you ever do need to improvise, you know, go for it and find a solution. Don't stop because you have to run to the store. Let's just get some stuff done. I'm going to use this part of my clover point-to-point turner. And I'm going to really push harder on this around my green because I really don't want this white showing through. So we're going to go ahead and see how this looks. And I'll press it and then I'll bring it right back to you guys. I don't know, I'm going to be so curious to see this stitched on this cute little stocking block. It's going to be fun to see what actually works on here. The other thing is when you have a round block, using this point-to-point turner and stretching out your fabric just a little bit helps you kind of have a little bit more of a gentle turn. Okay, I think it worked. I had a little bit too hard of a push there, but that's okay. I'll just move my fabric down. Let me press this and then we're gonna see if we see too much of the, you know, this part right here is looking pretty flat, not real curvy there. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up and kind of pull that out a little bit more and pull that white fabric back in. I think I'll also trim some of this off right in here so there's a bit less bulk, and glue this down, but that looks pretty cute. Let me press. Okay, I just did the same thing with this other piece that goes on the corner of the block right here of the stocking. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and use a smaller pair of scissors and snip this so I can turn it inside out. I also wanted to point out to you here that you're going to want to just snip this ever so slightly around a corner so that when it turns inside out, you're going to have a better little turn there and you're going to have some nicer curves. And you don't want to trim all the way to your stitching line, of course, but you do want to get a little trim in there so that you've got a bend. And once again, go ahead and trim these end points and then go ahead and turn it inside out. So here is me, not with my Pellin stabilizer in Chicago. I literally carried my sewing machine with me on the airplane, and I've got to carry it back to Salt Lake City. And I have to tell you, usually I have an inexpensive machine, but I gave it to my son because he actually is in Arizona at ASU and going to school there, and he reupholstered his cushions on his couch. And which isn't that so sweet that he's so resourceful. I'm proud that I've raised resourceful children. So, but yeah, this machine was so heavy. I couldn't believe it. It's one of my older Husqvarna machines, and it was heavy to carry on the airplane. And so, but it did work out. Okay, I think I'm using some of Tasha Noel's fabric because I wanted the yellow on there from her vintage market collection. And so that gives a good little, I don't know, a little bit of yellow. I know it has strawberries, but it looks darling. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. So this is how my Christmas stocking block is going to look. We're going to have to get this centered and everything perfect on this little blue square. But I can't wait to see how your blocks are coming. All right, I think my improvisation worked, and I am going to get this stitched up by tomorrow and posted on the website. I am very excited to show you just all the blocks, and we'll talk to you soon. I cannot wait to see all your blocks on Instagram. And here is a shot of the sewing machine I carried all the way here, and I've got to pack it up and carry it all the way back today. I wanted to show you one last thing that I brought here on my trip to Chicago. I brought my Smile green cute Lori tin, and I stored everything in there that I needed to do my hand embroidery and for the blocks that I'm working on. So I'm going to fold this up for on the airplane, and also my other little block that I'm doing some hand embroidery work. But you can see all of these tools just fit in here so perfectly. I can put my simple shapes back here, especially since I'm on the road. I don't feel like losing these. And so all of this stuff just fits in here perfectly. And I can close it up and then put it in my carry-on. Actually, wait a minute. I do not want to bring this. Okay, this will get taken from me at the airport, and these are too cute. So let's examine this for airport security. I have lost so many scissors on the airport. How about you guys? Okay, I think the rest I'm good with. So instead of bringing that, I am actually going to bring a cute little seam ripper. Oh, gosh, that thing is stuck. But I'm going to bring a seam ripper with me to get some good little cuts on my thread. I also will use a toenail clipper. What do you use on an airplane? So I don't want my scissors taken. I just actually lost a pair of those. And I don't know, have you guys had scissors taken on the airplane? Let me know. I'll be very curious. Oh, I do need my applique glue in there, so, and it's under 4 ounces, so I'll be all right with that. So I'll get this all packed up nice and neat. It's time to get my box ready. Can't wait. And I'm going to do some stitching on the way. Thanks. Okay, there we go. Thanks.